Hey guys, what is up? Mist here with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the H96 Pro H3 Android TV stick running a fully fledged Android 7.1.2. This can easily replace your Fire Stick and any other low budget Android box. To all my new viewers out there, if you guys are not yet subscribed, just look below the video, click on the red subscribe button, and then click the little notification bell so you guys will get notified for all future videos for everything I post. It's going to be great. You're going to be first to hear about all the new APKs, add-ons, and much more. Okay guys, let's get started. Here is the H96 Pro H3 S905X Android TV stick. It's running an AM Logic S905X quad-core processor running at 2 GHz. It has a pentacore Mali 45 0MP GPU running fully functional Android 7.1.2. This is of course 4K compatible with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage and works on both Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5 GHz with Bluetooth 4.0. What you get with the box itself is a little power adapter brick with the USB cable and the HDMI dongle. Now basically you use this dongle if, let's say for example, you couldn't fit your actual stick in between another closed HDMI port. I actually personally use this myself, and with it I was able to plug directly into an HDMI port, and basically it extends the reach of your device in case you don't have room. And of course you are able to plug into the back USB port of your TV if you don't have a power adapter close by. Now looking at the device itself, it's really small. It's basically like a thick, wide, and fat USB stick, but instead of USB at the end, it has HDMI. You have an SD card slot for expansion, plus of course that's the power cable for the micro SD cable, and in the back you also have 2 USB ports. Of course this does not come with an actual remote control. That's the only downside. You will have to provide your own remote control, the one that you can use like the popular RII Mini remotes or any Android TV remote at all. Once you first boot up the Android TV stick, this is the interface. As you guys can see, it is running a fully functional Android 7.1.2, not any sort of weird dumbed down version. This is a fully functional Android TV box. So you have your main shortcuts at the top left, like Google Play, YouTube, and Netflix, and along the bottom you basically have shortcuts. Now these shortcuts are basically where you would select and put all the apps that you use the most. For example, in my case here, I have, Kodi, MomJoy, Terrarium TV, because I use all those apps a lot, and you can customize it as well. And you can also access the app drawer, which has a list of all your apps, but I always prefer using my favorite apps towards the bottom. Now for performance, Antutu gave it a score of 22,229, and Geekbench gave it a single of 453, and a multi of 1184. As you can see, here are the full specs. You can pause the video if you would like. In regards to internet connection, I have a 150 download connection. I was able to get 50 down and 15 up, which is not that bad. Now, in regards to video playback over my local network, I'm currently streaming here a 1080p HD video off my FreeNAS server, and as you can see, it has absolutely no problems, no buffering with 1080p. So of course this is a 4K compatible device. We're gonna go ahead here and test 4K for our next video to show you the performance of that. And as you guys can see, it did seem to have a bit of trouble at the beginning. I think because this device is not it's not as powered as those fully functional Android TV boxes, which has a much better CPU. It does require some time at first to buffer through and load stuff in its memory, but as you guys can see, after about maybe a few seconds of buffering at the beginning for local content, you should be able to stream with buffer and lag free 4K 30 frames per second with absolutely no issues, and of course the quality comes through perfectly with no issues. Next here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to stream a 4K video off YouTube over the internet. Of course, the difference between the test I did before and this one now, the one before that I did is a basically stream over my local network. It's not going out to the internet, and that worked really well for 1080p. And 4K had a little bit more trouble because again, it's trying to stream that full 4K quality to your TV. Of course, when you're doing it over YouTube, there's a lot of factors that play involved. Your internet connection is one of them, and your TV itself sometimes might not project the full 4K image, and sometimes YouTube might dumb down the resolution. But as you guys can see, 4K over YouTube works wonderfully with no issues, and I'll let you guys here watch another few seconds of 4K YouTube. Even buffering through works with no issues, no buffering, no lagging. So if you're watching YouTube up to 4K, there's absolutely no issues. Now let's take a look at gaming. Guys, you won't be able to game all the games on this like other boxes like the B-Link GT1 Ultimate or the H96 colorful version. This is meant for simple Android games like Crossy Road or any of those games that kind of don't require that much graphics content. This is a pretty simple game and it works great. So for all your simple Android basic games, it's going to work with absolutely no issues. Now in regards to apps, I'm going to go here and stream a 1080p HD movie off Terrarium TV using MX Player Pro, and those can all be found in my file link store, which will also be down in the description below. And as you guys can see, the video does take about maybe 2 to 5 seconds. That could be depending on the source itself or the moment I'm actually watching this video. But after waiting a little bit, the content plays right away with absolutely no issues, no buffering, no lag, and no stuttering. And don't forget guys, this has 16 gigs of storage, so it should be able to preload a good amount of content for Terrarium TV, Showbox, or any of those other movie APKs. We're going to test one more app here, Mobdro. This is a live TV APK, and it just works just as well with no issues. No buffering, no stuttering, no lag. It's able to run the latest Mobdro with no issues, latest LiveNet TV, and any APK from my file link store with absolutely no issues. So for the price of this box that you're paying for, this can easily replace a Fire TV stick, and you get the fully functional Android interface instead of the one that's locked down by Amazon with the Amazon launcher. I'd rather prefer having an Android TV stick instead of a Fire TV stick. And there you guys have it. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. If you have any questions at all about this device or any recommendations, let me know as well in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.